Hey guys, it's J10 Bricks. Today I'm going to be doing an alternate build review of this right here, 75312 Boba Fett Starship. The alternate model is called Boba Fett's Razor Crest, which I know that sounds really cool. I'm really surprised that you could pull off a Razor Crest out of a Slave 1. Okay, so I have it here, and before I go over the model, I'll mention who it's made by. It is made by Torin Geeler. I don't know if that's how you say your name, so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Thank you to you for making this model. So starting off with the front, you can see he did add the stud shooters, which I think is fine. I'm not a huge fan of stud shooters. I think they're kind of dumb, but it adds a little, like it represents blasters, so that's pretty good. He made this front kind of come in at an angle, which is sometimes kind of hard to do with Lego because Lego is like bricks and squares. And you can also see that it does fit Boba Fett in the inside. You got to be careful for that. That I guess will come off. I did add some bricks that were extra pieces from the alternate build so that he'd be sitting, because otherwise he's standing. It's not that hard. I just did the antenna piece because I do know that the real Razor Crest does have antennas in it. Moving to the sides, you can see it's pretty much all studs. Only really here is tiled off. I don't know how much I love all these studs. I think it looks a little funny just being so studded. It looks a little incomplete, I guess, if that makes sense. Moving to the underside, you can see there's the things that it rests on. These things are pretty fragile while you're at the first stages of building it, but then it gets better. Moving to the top, you can see that there's this gun here. It can twist around and move up and down. The only problem is that these two guns here are not connected, so you'd have to move each one up and down individually. I'm not a huge fan of that, but there's nothing you can really do with the way it's put on. There's no stud length that's perfect for that. You see some more different greebling up here, maybe vents, I don't know. But then moving over here, you can see there are the engines, which look really nice and are really clever how he put them on, because like right here it's put on upside down. It's a little bit shaky. If you don't put any force onto the actual thing, it shouldn't fall apart that easily, but otherwise it might. Like, it fell apart a couple times while I was building it, but it's not a huge deal. Moving to the other one, it's the same thing, just flipped. Moving to the back, one thing that I do really like is how this back door opens up. It doesn't open all the way down. It just kind of stops there, so it doesn't really go at an angle, which is fine because it's so low to the ground anyway that you just have your guys walking up perfectly fine. Moving that up, I don't really get this overhanging piece right here. I don't really get what it's there for, but it is what it is. You can also see there are some translucent pieces on the back of the engines. See, it's a little shaky there. That's just from some pieces not being studded in to help flip it upside down. Overall, I really like this. I think it's really awesome that someone can make a Razor Crest out of these pieces. I would have never thought that. So definitely go give this guy some credit. I'll link this in the description below if you guys want to build this for yourself. I just like to think of it kind of being either Boba Fett repainted it himself, or it's just kind of a rusty Razor Crest because some of these are kind of the color of rust. But you guys can think whatever you want of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this review helpful, please throw me a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Those both would really help me out. I'm just trying to grow my channel, and that would really be helpful to show all my videos to other people. I would really appreciate that. Comment down below any ideas you have for me in the future. And actually, comment down below what your favorite ship in Star Wars is, because I'm really curious to hear what you guys think of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time on J10 Bricks.